Hey, it's Kareem here. Thanks for clicking on my video, and in this video we're gonna be taking a look at Weeylite S03 lights, and these are portable small lights. They're pretty tiny, so let's take a look at them and see what they're capable of. Before we get into the video, a quick disclaimer is that Weeylite actually sent me these lights. I'm not getting paid to say anything about the lights. They just asked me if I wanted to review them and show them to you guys, so I said yeah, sure, why not, send them over. Let's check them out. This is purely my honest opinions, and yeah, before we unbox these, let's take a look at the different color choices you have when it comes to buying these. You have the yellow, you have white, blue, and black. So these send the snowy white color, and these send the glazed blue, which happen to be my favorite colors. Honestly, if I were to buy these, I probably wouldn't buy the yellow, but I would buy white, blue, or black. Let's start unboxing the white one and see what it looks like. Wow, this thing is tiny. So you get the cold shoe mount, and you get the USB Type-C cable in the box. Now let's take a look at the light itself. First impressions, this thing is tiny. There's no buttons on it or anything like that except just the power button, I'm guessing, and the charging port, and that's basically it when it comes to buttons. And then you have a 1/4 inch mount at the bottom of it. There is a very tiny light indicator on the side right by the charging port, and basically what that does is when you turn it on, if it doesn't blink at all, then basically the thing is charged to 100%. If it starts blinking slowly, it's down to 75. If it blinks quickly and then it just stops, then basically it's about to die, or it's 10% or something like that. You basically just download the app on your phone and just control the whole light from your phone. That way you control the brightness, you control the RGB lights from there, you control everything from the phone. It's actually really easy to download the app. All you gotta do is just scan the QR code with your phone camera. That's pretty much it, and it's called Weeylite Pro. So while the app gets downloaded, let's go ahead and take off this sticker. It looks like the diffusion filter is actually glued on top. You cannot remove it, and so you just have constant diffusion on it, which can be useful, but I have to say the diffusion does cut a little bit of the light off from like any light, and so I would have preferred to have the option to maybe take the diffusion off if I don't want it. So it takes about 3 hours to charge, and then when it's fully charged, you can get about an hour of usage out of the light, which is not too bad, but taking 3 hours of charge, it's a little on the bad side. But then again, if you have more than one light, then this problem doesn't really exist because you can always keep switching them. So basically you just launch the app, and then you select any of these groups, A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm just gonna leave it on A, and then what you want to do is just turn on the light. There's no need to go to your Bluetooth settings or anything, and that's it. You're connected right away. So all you gotta do now is basically select A, B, C, D, E, F, any group you want, and then you just turn on the light right after you select the group, and that's pretty much it. So this is the brightness right here, and you can just select different white balance settings, or you can just adjust it manually. It's very flexible. You can control the brightness, and then we can go to the HSL, and then we can select basically any color. You have many ways to actually select different types of colors and shades and all that. You even have colors that are ready for you and you can select right away, like bright pink, version blue, pipe plum, light rose purple, pale rose pink, light flame. I find it to be very easy to actually change the colors on this. And then you have different effects. You have flash, burst, flash lamp. You have blinking, wielding, SOS, candle light, flame, CCT loop, TV, firework, firework 2, firework 3, police, ambulance, fire truck, RGB loop, romantic, club 1, and club 2. Oh, there's more. Wave red, wave green, wave blue, cyan, wave magenta, wave yellow. You also have color picker, which picks color from the camera right away. Let's see how well that works. Wow. So this is basically the color of the wood of my desk right now. Then we have white, my mouse pad. Let's try purple on the keyboard. This is purple. Let's try pink-ish. This is really cool. I never seen this feature with any light before, and that's pretty much it. You can turn it off and on from the app as well. And here's the blue one. It's not really like blue, it's more like greenish bluish. So if I leave the same group selected, which is group A on the phone, and just turn it on, So as you guys can see, you can easily connect more than one light to the app, and you can just have all of them being controlled all at once from the app. You can change color, you can change brightness. It's very easy to actually connect them to the app, and you don't even have to go to your Bluetooth or anything. So to light myself up right now, I'm actually using two main lights. One is on this side and one is on this side. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the slides down and I'm gonna put on these little two lights, install them, and see how my setup would look with these two tiny lights. Let's go ahead and do that. Movie magic in 3, 2, 1. So this is it right here, guys. I'm actually using both the lights. One is on this side, one is on the other side. Same exact distance as the previous main lights that I'm using. So this is how bright it is. And now let's actually go ahead and try the RGB and see when it changes colors. You can have blue, you can have red, pink, maybe purple, green. How about green? How about yellow? Some yellow. Now let's actually go ahead and take a look at it with product videography and photography, because that's what I'm going to be using it in, and I'm going to show you samples right now. So let's go ahead and do it. So the light now is at 100%, and as you guys see, I'm trying to use it like that. The light is more than bright enough to actually light up the object. So as you guys see, I'm using both the lights, one on the right side and it's purple, and the other is on the left side and it's white. Maybe we could change the white one to something else like blue or something. And as you guys see, it's actually doing a great job of lighting up the lens. It is bright enough for product photography and videography, as you guys can see. One thing I don't like about these lights is the fact that when I go to make it dimmer, you can only go so much before it actually turns off the whole light. Like, this is the dimmest it can go without turning off the light right here, and this is the brightest. I wish I could dim it even more than that. In the app it shows that this is actually 2%. What I would say these lights are good for is basically if you're in a dark spot, you want to put one on top of your camera if you're vlogging or something, or if you're doing a lot of product videography and photography shoots, or you can just use them as your main light. If you don't have any other lights and your budget is very tight, you can just get 3 or 4 of these lights, or 2 or something, and just use them as your main lights. It would work. Obviously it's not as bright as the big expensive lights, but it would still work. What I like about these lights is that they're tiny, so it doesn't take too much space in the bag, and it's also pretty light, not too heavy. For the most part, it feels like it's made of good quality. So yeah, I think we talked about everything when it comes to these lights. If I did miss anything, make sure to ask me down in the comments down below. I'll reply, or maybe even make another video talking about whatever I forgot to talk about in this video. Thanks again for choosing my video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe down below, or subscribe on this side of the screen, so this way you don't miss any future videos. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace.